everybody, Jonas here. So today I'm going to talk about that your intellect can actually mess up your progress. So what do I mean by that? For example, if you read a lot of books and you go to a lot of courses and intellect, you're training your mind, and then for example, if you remembered when back in the days when the first time you was supposed to ride a bicycle, for example. So if you read all these books before you actually was supposed to learn to ride this bike, it can actually mess you up instead of helping you, because it actually will be harder to learn how to drive the bike or ride the bike if you have too much theory behind it before. And because you think about, but in the book it said you should stand like this on a balance here and here. But the thing is, it can actually mess you up because you're thinking too much about the theory instead of just feeling it, right? And the same thing is, for example, when you learn to swim. Normally everybody can swim inside, but you just need to calibrate and use the right muscles to be able to float and so on. But if you read in a book about, okay, this is exactly how you should do to learn to swim, most of the cases it will actually mess you up instead of helping you, because you need just enough theory to get started. And if you're thinking too much about it, you have too much theory, it can actually mess you up. And it works in all other areas as well. For example, if you're in the sales, or if you're you're going to do stage presentation or public speaking and so on. If you read too much theory and not actually practice it and feeling it, the intellectual theory will actually mess you up instead of helping you to progress and actually to learn this, because you need the actual practice and the feeling, because you know how it is when you ride a bike and you get the feeling of it. You need to balance here and here. You cannot read that in theory or anything. It's the same thing with if you have to read an audience and when you do some public speaking. You cannot read that in a book. You actually have to practice it all the time to master it or master any of these topics that you're actually trying to do. So think about it. It's a combination about how much theory you need and how much actual practice. And the practice always wins, because you can always learn it and feel it, even though, of course, theory can speed it up sometimes. So think about this. What can you actually stop intellectualize and start doing instead, and to get forward and not overthinking too much? So try it out and think about how this can help you in your progress. Okay, talk to you later. Until next time, bye until then.